I am Dr. A. Bagavathi from the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University, Chennai. First of all, I would like to thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Kari Siddhappa Sir, Visvesvaraya Technological University, Karnataka. And also, I would like to thank Professor P.V. Konnur Sir, President, LAS Academy, Bangalore. And also, I would like to thank programming partner institutions like DESIDA, RRLF, Kolkata, Department of Public Library, Government of Karnataka, Gulbarga University, and collaborating association with Kalyana Karnataka Librarians Association, etc. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to present a paper in this great occasion. My topic is Achieving Equality Through Open Education Resources, a study. According to UNESCO, public support for higher education and research remains essential to ensure a balanced achievement of educational and social missions. So, society as a whole must support education at all levels, including higher education, given its role in promoting sustainable economic, social, and cultural development. So, to achieve this, education must be both of good quality and equitable. And it also should be free, universal, adequately funded with well-supported teachers. So it is understood that education is an effective equalizer within society. And this has been highlighted in the UNESCO Declaration on Higher Education. But currently, college education is becoming very expensive, and the burden of the cost of this education is often felt disproportionately by students from economically weaker section and backward community in India. One aspect of rising college cost is textbook prices. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, it has been affected 1.57 billion learners in 191 countries. So, UNESCO has issued a call to support learning and knowledge sharing through open educational resources. UNESCO recommendation on OER. So, UNESCO encourages implementation of the OER actions in 5 main areas. First one is building the capacity of stakeholders to create, access, reuse, adapt, and redistribute OER. Second one is developing supportive policy for OER. Third one is effective, inclusive, and equitable access to quality OER. Fourth one is fostering the creation of sustainability models for OER. And final one is promoting and reinforcing international cooperation in OER. The need for OER. Today's education materials like textbooks, worksheets, and other educational materials are both outdated and expensive. So these books restricts educational learning experiences and to fulfill the needs of both the students and teachers. The Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University is offering 5 years integrated courses like BA LLB, BCom LLB, BBA LLB, BCA LLB, etc. And also 3 years courses like LLB. And it also offering 11 branches of LLM degrees in Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University for postgraduate courses. Then it is also offering PhD in law and interdisciplinary studies, both full-time and part-time. And the university is having the Department of Distance Education that is also offering 11 PG diplomas and a certificate course in addition to one Master of Corporate Law courses. And the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University Library is having total collections of 36,766 books. And also it's having 7,132 journals, which includes national, international, online, and print journals. So the library is having more than 4 online legal databases like LexisNexis, HEIN Online, JSTOR, SEC, etc. The objectives of the study: to understand the social and economic background of the students. Then the second objective is to understand the sources of study material and also the sources of fee payment by the students. The next objective is to know the current available library facilities and services for the students from socially and economically backward and weaker section. The next one is to collect the feedback from the students on the awareness of the OER and open source materials. Then the last objective is to collect the opinion of the students regarding the usefulness of providing OER facility in the library. Methodology. So based on the objectives, the questionnaire has been prepared using Google Form, and that has been distributed among the 250 students in Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University through email. And we have received, and I have received 190 questionnaire from the respondents. Among this, 172 questionnaires are valid and 18 questionnaires are invalid. So 68, nearly 70% questionnaires are valid. After collecting the data that has been analyzed in Excel based on the objectives like annual family income by respondents, social background of the respondents, sources for free payment, sources of study material, and awareness of OER, usefulness of OER, etc., to find the inferences of the study. Then findings. So 43% of the respondents have stated that their family annual income is less than rupees 3 lakh and they are from lower income group. And 30% of the respondents are having rupees 3 lakh to rupees 5 lakh annual family income, and they are from middle income group. And 27% are as above rupees 5 lakh annual family income. Then the second finding is except 28% of the respondents who are from the other community, and the majority of 72% are from the socially backward sections like other backward community and SC and ST. Then third one is the social backgrounds of the respondents are in correlation with the economic background of the respondents. That is, 68% of the respondents are from both socially backward and economically weaker section. The next one is the source of fund for payment of fee by more than half of the respondents. That means 55% are by availing loan from banks and private parties and agencies. Only 13% pay through own sources. Balance 21 through government social welfare schemes and 11% through various government and private scholarship. Hence, there is a correlation between the annual family income and source of fund. The lower and middle income families are having the higher chances of opting for loans. The next one is in view of higher cost of textbooks, there is correlation between the annual family income and the source of study material. Since majority of the respondents are from lower and middle income section, only 26% of the respondents have owned books, and out of this, only 11% have owned new books. Balance have bought books from old bookshops. A majority of more than 74% of the respondents do not have any books of their own and depended on borrowed books from friends, senior students, university library, book bank, and private library, book banks, etc. The next finding is, as per government social welfare scheme, the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe students can only avail loan of books from university library book bank, and a single book has to be shared by 2 students. In practical, the above is quite irrational, and hence these students also seek the assistance from their friends, senior students, and private book banks, etc. On the overall, a good majority of 76% of the respondents depended on the course material or notes provided by the faculty. And especially 7% of the respondents depend on the course material or notes provided by the faculty. and a considerable number of them are from the lower income group. It is found that there is a correlation between the annual family income and the owing of textbooks among the respondents. Next finding is it is fortunate that more than 98% of the respondents are aware of OER and open source material. Further, a majority of more than 98% of the respondents welcome the implementation of OER and open source material by the university library. And they have strongly believed that it will be very useful and it will reduce their burden looking around for textbooks. Suggestions. The university library should try to find various innovative options, utilization of technology to serve and fulfill the requirements of this vast majority of library users. Second thing is the university library should pursue for various open source study materials like OER, MOOC, free, low-cost online textbooks and learning materials, etc. Then the university library can seek for open source tutorials, instructional videos, or can create tutorials, instructional videos, and upload them on open source platforms for free access to users. Next one is the university library can also introduce online instructional technology games for the benefit of the users. Next one is the course material or notes provided by the faculty along with their recorded presentation can be uploaded on these open source platforms for the benefit of everybody. Then these open source online materials should available 24/7 without any time restrictions, any location barrier, or easily accessible to users without number restrictions. For this, the users require only a gadgets and internet connectivity. So the new information in this new information era, library professionals should always be ready to face a challenging situation and abreast with current trends and technologies. Thank you.